everyone, this is Matt Cribbs here playing some Hermitcraft Modsauce on the Cribbscraft server. Hope you're having a good day. Things are going really well. I have my winter hat on. I don't know if you can see it very well. How about I take my helmet off? There you go. I got my red Christmas hat or winter hat on so that I can stay warm because it's cold outside. Um, so yeah, hope everyone is doing well. Just today, have a few things we want to do. First thing, I know last time I had finished up by setting up this machine room in a little more organized manner, and I had just kind of left the machines floating. I couldn't do that. Of course, I couldn't just leave it that way. It looked not so good. So I built this little framework. Looks like there's at least held up by something. And then put these covers over the ones where there's no machines right now. Wish I could get the covers down one level, but they won't fit on top of the Ender energy conduit. So, oh well, I think it's good enough. It looks semi decent. So, a couple things we want to do today. As you know, we're getting all ready to move out of the or move on from our little spawn treehouse, and there's some things I want to do. So the first thing is if I don't know if I've shown this before, but I do know I've shown BD Cribbs had set up this wither skeleton farm. And we thought there were some problems with it, that it wasn't working unless a player was standing here, but did some testing and did some debugging and got some things going on, and it turns out it works fine. So we got stacks and stacks of wither skulls, and using that and went out and mined some soul sand, we got stacks and stacks of nether stars. So when you have too much nether stars, too many nether stars, and you want to know, and we got all these by using the wither farm, and this was we had set this up. I'm not sure if I had shown it or not. Really easy to make once you have the stars, or anyway, once you get going. So it's well, not even once you have the stars. It's diamond infused obsidian, which is just obsidian and diamonds, and iron bars. And then this one takes the actual killer, that block with the skull in it right there, does take the nether stars around this machine core, which is just, around this radiant core, iron and gold, which is just gold around ender pearls. And we have ender pearl, gold, and iron for days. So really the only thing was we did have to kill 8 withers manually. And so, that was done, made that. And then once you get those 8, you'll never have to kill a wither manually again. Just toss the materials in there, bam, wither stars. All you need. So did a bunch of those. And if you've noticed in my inventory, I have made a whole bunch of imbued nether stars. And we'll make one more of those right now. Our last one. So basically just the machine core, which again is just iron, gold, and ender pearls all together. Wrap it with nether stars, and bam, we have 13 imbued nether stars. And what do we want to do with that, you ask? Well, if you know practicalities, you know that we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe, diamonds. And that's because we want to make ourselves some imbued tools and imbued swords. IMBU. I can type IMBU. Yeah, these guys. So imbued tool, probably the best tool in the game. I mean, this guy, the atomic disassembler that we're using now, is amazing. It's awesome, but you do have to charge it up. And the imbued tool, you don't. So we want to make one of them, and then we want to make these into imbued swords. And they have, of course, for King Daddy DMAC, the quick draw on there, which is something he stopped saying, thankfully, because it was fine. It wasn't annoying. A little bit annoying. But it worked. So we want to make some of that. So let's make our tool first. The first thing is we'll have to make 2 of the sticks. And the sticks are just the imbued imbued rods. I'm sorry, rods, not sticks. And they're just diamonds around a nether star. So we're actually going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, because we want to make 2 of these swords. So we're going to need to make 4 of those. So let's make 4 of them. Bam, there we go. We have 4 of them. And now let's make our tool. Oh yeah, there we go. We have that, and now we can make our swords. Oh yeah. Oh, and we get time to strike achievement. All right, so sweet. We can stick these guys in our, and we can enchant these. The guys are highly enchantable, so we can do that and get ready. But now we have our swords, so that's amazing. And apparently, Brian thinks it's pretty funny that I get my time to strike achievement. And we have our tool. So let's head over to the mining age so that we can get our mine on and go look at what that does. Actually, let's see. What can I kill? What could I kill in order to? Whoa! Oh, whew. You know what? Here, I can kill some withers. So I won't turn the killer on, but I will turn the spawner on. And let's spawn a couple of these guys. Come on, guys. And then that'll let us use our swords. And this guy, the tool, can come down here and basically, you know, single click mining, insta break mining right on there. So let's go. Let's see if we can kill this guy. All right, come on, hit me. Oh, yeah. Right there. Just bam, you're dead. One hit, you're dead. So I am now armed. Fully and completely armed. Come here. Yeah. You're nothing. You got nothing on me, Skellies. All right, sweet. Anyway, so that's what we wanted to do. Get some of those things together. So now we have our tool. We have our armor that we made a couple episodes ago. You know what? I need to turn this off. And I should kill him, otherwise he's just gonna be hanging out here the whole time. Alright, so until he despawned. So anyway, there you go. Got them all done. R. I always forget to press R to go back to my tools. So we got those made, done. We're gonna have to find a place to put Atomic Disassembler. You guys served us well. One thing I did make also is this Sitta stick, which is one of the rods, which we just made, lapis and a diamond shard. I had a leftover diamond shard from before when we made our luminous rod, so made that, and then whenever it rains, I can just right-click, and bam, the rain goes away. So it's not raining right now, but when it is, I'll show that off. So let's put that away. So yeah, we're all set to go. I would like to, I'm kind of sad. The Ender served us very well. I loved using that as a sword, and I think it looks really cool. So what I would like to do, how can I make this sword pedestal? Yeah, how can I make one of them? It's just wool and slabs. Psh, piece of cake. We can do that. All right, so let's make us a pedestal and put up our sword that served us so well. Do I have any slabs? Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1. Perfect. We'll go here. Wool and slabs. Awesome. So now we have the sword pedestal. And I hope, let's see, where do we want to put this? Let's put it in the entrance hall with the rest of our trophies. We'll stick this over here. Sweet. How about right there? I wonder if I should stick it up on something. Yeah, that needs to go up on something. I need a block O something. Let's see. Let's get out our chisel. Where's a chisel? Let's get out a chisel. Let's get a piece of... let's get a piece of marble. Use marble. Marble's a very, very good tool to use. And let's put it on a... classic panel marble. Yeah, I think that'll look better. That'll be nice. Okay, so head over to, I always get lost coming in there. We'll stick that there, and you there, and you there. Much better. All right, now what is this? It looks like, if you remember, this is where we were left the yellow heart canister. And it looks like he's come up with another spare yellow heart. So sweet, we'll have to make a canister of our own. And I did kill the wither myself, so somewhere, I think I have it in my chest o' good stuff. Yeah, I have another miniature yellow heart right there. And I also got a division signal for that. So that's going to be coming up in a episode. I really need to get the builder's wand. So we're going to have to activate that guy. You can go in there. You can go in there. You are so good to us, but no more. And we are all set to go. So sweet. What else would I like to do today? Well, let me gather some of the things I need, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what we would like to do next is, as you know, I've been getting ready to move away from the from the treehouse, and one of the first things I need to do is have a more reliable power source. And so far, ignore that down there. That's something I'm working on. Probably in the next episode, we'll look at that. But for now, ignore the big, shiny construction area. So one of the things I'm working on is a more reliable power source, because the Ender generator is nice and it's working for my base, but I don't want that to be my main power. So in order to do that, I have set up the power wing. And it is this. Yep, I'm just gonna do windmills because, hey, they work, and they'll be a nice, stable, reliable wind turbines. Wind turbines? Yes, wind turbines. I call them windmills. But I'm gonna set that up to be our initial power source, and then maybe we'll expand to something a little fancier later on. But right now, this will work, and we're all the way up here at 252, which is, this is as high as you can possibly put the wind turbines, because up here, if we go one block higher, we're at the build limit. And so I think I can show that. So if I break you, I'll steal a block from there. If I go one block higher, you can't place the turbine because it would stick above the build limit. So can stick that there, and there, bam, we have them. So this is as high as we can possibly do that. And the higher you put the turbines, the more energy they put out. So that's why we're doing that there. So what I have been doing is that. So I have 59 of these guys made up. And we're going to finish off the full stack and then get them in place. So the way I've been doing that, and they're kind of a pain in the butt to make that many, because they don't stack, and neither do some of their materials. So what I've been doing is basically been making these guys, these energy tablets. And I've just been making them, one inventory full at a time, and then taking them and sticking them there, and there, and bam, and there, and there, and bam, and there, and there, and bam, and then last one, 4 more windmills. And then I've been taking, and I just set this barrel up here and stick the turbine in there. And 63, full stack, because the 64th one is already set up in the wind turbine age. So that's where it goes. So that's, yeah, I use that one for testing for the building. So let's go to our wind turbine age. It's not a wind turbine age. It's the power wing, as I'm calling it. And if you look on the map, we're just out. There's Brian's base. There's my spawn base, our camp. I'm just out here kind of in the middle of the ocean. So that's, and this is, I don't know if I've shown, this is the map as we've explored it. This is where I found the catacombs way back when, if you remember that. So I have a pretty good, well-explored area. But yeah, that's our thing. So let's place these. and I'll leave half of them in there. Oop. All right, well, let's place one of you. Perfect. So now I can pick it up. And I have an inventory full. And we'll just place these along here so that they connect to the cable. And put the full row of them. And now you guys should all be filling up with power. And yep, you'll see right there that they're all filling up with power. So that's awesome. And then the next row of these guys goes right here. And I think I have to have them facing in. Because, yeah, see, they only connect to power where the green dot is. So they have to be facing into here. And this is completely unrealistic because their blades are all clipping through each other. Ah, there you went. I'm like, where do you go? So there we go. We have a whole bunch of half our turbines set up. So that's awesome. Let's get the other 32 set up. Perfect. Can break you now, and you'll get sucked into my inventory when you're ready. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And the last 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There it is. It's weird. Something in this pack, sometimes, occasionally, things will just hang out like on your pointer. Like they're not actually in your inventory or in a slot, but then when you come here, they'll be on, like stuck to your mouse pointer. And so you have to put them back in. So there we go. And what I'm going to do is, if I need more power, I can expand this way, I can expand this way, I can expand over there. And I did put, I put 2 chunk loaders here, the dimensional anchors actually, and I have them in the Z line, which is this way. So along where they are, so that I'm only loading the chunks that I actually need to load. And I wasn't smart enough to check where my chunk boundaries were before I built this, because if we look, let's see, are they on? Come here, chunk boundaries. There we go. Yeah, if you look, I'm right in the middle of a chunk boundary. So that kind of stinks, but it's okay. The dimensional anchors are so cheap that it doesn't really matter. And these guys should be, oops. All right, that hotkey won't work. Yeah, I play on a Mac if you don't know, and I have my keyboard is actually a Windows-based keyboard, so sometimes I have key binding issues because of the way the 2 different hardware specs work, and whatever. So next thing I need to do is wire up this. I've also made myself these handy golden bags of holding, and if we look at that, it's just a chest with, wool around it, a diamond, and some gold, and it makes, a nice bag that I can stick things in. And I have one for pipes and wires and a couple other things. So let's take out here. Let's get some of our, made a whole bunch of energy conduit, made some of that. I'm also going to need 2. You know what? Let's just do 1 transfer node. And I'm going to want some of this, at least, not a receiver. Yeah, let's set up a receiver and a transmitter. So that should work. And I wonder, what I don't know, can I have one ender receiver? Can I have one ender transmitter go to multiple ender receivers for the power? I'm going to have to test that because I'm not really sure. So perfect. That's that. And that will work to power these. Now I have to get the power out. And one thing I didn't think of, I'm going to want to have a buffer here of some sort. I didn't really leave myself enough space on this platform. Huh. So where do I want to? Well, first, let's go steal some of the capacitors from our spawn base, because we don't need that many up there. All right, let's steal some of you. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 by 3. Let's just make this a 2 by 2 by 2. Yeah, we'll make you 2 by 2. That's enough for the spawn base. And then we'll, oops. So we'll stick you in there and put you on insert mode. Let's actually take you off and put you right there. No, that's not what I want. So we'll put you, All right, we'll put you right there. And then this is Treehouse POWA, so you have to go in there. We have to config all our input outputs. So you should be none. You should be an output. You should be an input, and you should be a nothing. Is that right? So yeah, now we should be filling that up with power, and base power is back online, and we're good. And I have, how many of these? 9? 5, yeah. Have a couple. I don't know how many. I can't read the number because the bar is in the middle of it. But I have some capacitors that I can use for, I heard you. Where's the spider? I hope nowhere nearby. I hope not in my base. All right. And we got some capacitors we can set up. So where do I want to put these guys? Huh. That's a really good question. How many is it? Oh, man. It's a little close. I mean, I could put them down here. I might actually have to relay this out and move all of my windmills back a little bit, because I don't like the amount of space that I have on this. How many more do I have? 2 more. I see. Yeah, I don't like the amount of space that I have on here. That kind of stinks. So I can set you up there. Too bad I can't get you. I want you on this side so that I can see you right when I come in. Oh, well, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna want to move this around. But for right now, let's stick you there and there. All right, there's our capacitor bank filling up, which means you're gonna want to go there and there, and you go there and there. Nope. And, see? I'm way too close. Way too close. Or, I can just move this portal back a little bit. All right, you know what? Let me move things around and we'll be right back. Damn it. Okay, I think I got things laid out a little bit better. One thing I want to do while we're here is came back to base to get some stuff. But one thing I want to do is relabel these guys. So we will name this POWA, and we'll name this the same thing. Did I name that with an exclamation point? Yes, I did. So now I should be able to send and receive power anywhere I like. So that's good. Now if we go back down, I did move the portal back, which means I have to, and that lost its settings, so I have to redo it. And what I've been doing is I've just kind of put the stabilizers under here. And I'm doing one for each portal thing because it for some reason it doesn't work making them bigger. So the location is set, but now of course I can't get back. So for all the things I wanted to do, places I wanted to go, I have made these ender porters so that I can get to where I need to go. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm stuck here. I don't know what's going on. Nothing is rendering in. Ah, there it is. Interesting. I got stuck. So I moved the portal back. I put the capacitor bank right in there. So now I can turn this portal back on. Let's see, set it. Oh, and I'm going to have to do all the settings again. So this is just star. Sure. Doesn't really matter what those are as long as they're unique. And this one, I believe, yep, that is the one I'm using. This is the redstone interface. I want to create portal on pulse. And this guy, module manipulator. Huh. I've lost my facing module, which means I can create the portal. But now I think what's going to happen is, yeah, I'm not going to be facing the direction I want. So I have to go back and get another module. But while I'm here, I can set the transmitter in there. And now I should be making power coming out of here. I do have 2 more capacitors left. I'll just stick them down here. Aha! That's where the capacitor bank is. I'll just sit them down here to make it a little bit. I don't want to take too much of the eye line when you come in here. So anyway, it's full. It's making power. I can transmit it somewhere. So when I need power, that will work. Now, the last thing I have to go do is make a module so I can fix that that teleporter. And what is that? Module. That is this facing portal module. All right, so it's a blank portal module, which is just nuggets around iron, and then a compass, which of course is just redstone and iron. All right, let's make one of these guys real quick. There. To get some. How many nuggets do I have? I'm gonna need another nugget. And then I'm gonna need iron. So I'm gonna need 5 iron. I think that's all I need. So let's get more nuggets. Oh, there's our compass. Here's the iron. Here's the nuggets. Blank portal module, compass, and facing north. And I want to be facing north, so it's super convenient that that happens to be the way it's made. Sweet. So that will work. Also, while I'm here, throw the chest back. I don't need, I can put my ender porters back into my bag where I'm storing them. And I got a bunch of them made up so that I'm using. And I can stick the stone back in here. I don't need you. Pipes and wires. I don't need any more pipes. So clean up, clean up, clean up. Like to keep things clean. Oh, and I'm going to need the wrench to put you in here. And you can go in there for now. Cool. So that is that. And let's go fix our portal. All right, back through here. Careful, because I'm going to face the wrong way. And I just happen to remember where I put the things. Here, if I get my glasses out, and my glasses are pretty damaged. I'm gonna have to make another pair. But yeah, see here, you can see that this is a module manipulator, redstone, portal controller, and network interface. And I actually have been putting those in the same location for everything. So if you see here, network, redstone, portal controller. And I just try to keep that the same, controller, network, redstone, just so that it's easy to find, or easy to find even if I'm not wearing my glasses. Perfect, and I'm facing north, which is exactly where I wanted to be. So cool. I think that is it. Um, so let's see, is there anything else I wanted to do? I don't think so. So thank you very much, everyone. That will be the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Please share it. Help me get noticed here on YouTube for making my videos. If you would like me to do something or see something, leave a comment. Let me know. I'm always looking for suggestions. So until then, I will hope you have a good time, and I will see you later. Bye, everyone.